just before I go to bed. I'm going to do this quick, and I'm not going to send out notifications on this one. So when this video posts, it's just going to post, and people who see it are just going to stumble upon it. So if you go, hey, it's a new video, I wasn't notified. Yeah, because I'm posting it in the middle of the night. I still haven't done video based on the board behind me, so I'm going to look as big as possible here. I've gone through a lot of stuff lately, and with the fact that I'm looking at with January revenues being where they are, because ad companies pay, like advertising companies pay YouTube a certain amount, and then it gets split right with the creators, and that fee drops in January dramatically. So I'm already looking at probably making a little over half of what I made last month, which is okay because I go back to my regular job on Friday, which is a whole other headache I don't need to bother you guys with. I don't have 2 days off in a row for like 16 days, so I'm going to be really... Anyways, because I will still make sure I'm putting up the same amount of content and making sure I'm reporting on everything as quickly as I can, but I'm aware things are going to happen while I'm at work, and it makes me angry. That being said, knowing that there are trolls that do what trolls do, it's frustrating. There's a lot of people putting in a lot of good work right now. I don't insult other channels. I don't insult other channels when this camera's off either, because they put in a lot of hard work. And it doesn't matter what channel you're talking about. People compare me to Post to Post. They do completely different content than I do. Steve Dangle, completely different content than I do. I did, after hearing about what happened with Steve Dangle with the demonetization issue, I did leave a message on his channel a few minutes ago, offering to help him out if he needs any help with the demonetization, in order to avoid... I've got really good at avoiding that feared yellow $sign. Not so much on my other channel, because my other channel is entertainment related, so there's still going to be words that trip it and cause it to think, oh, we have to flag this. But on this channel, I've got pretty good at avoiding it, other than days that I just want to go, oh, look, everything got demonetized. Okay. And then I have to go in and just make changes. There's changes that I know can be made that will change that status, so you don't have to wait for the whole, appeal process. I appeal it, and then I go in and I change a few things in the video. I might change the title. I might change the thumbnail. I might change the description. I might change the meta tags. That's why I'll post a video, and when you click on it and you look at it, and if you look and you go, that title's different than the one I just clicked on, that's because it was demonetized when I posted it and I panicked. Or the title or the thumbnail may change days later. And I'm of course working on these with thumbnails. A subscriber to this channel, was kind enough to gift me a year-long subscription which entitles me to Photoshop. So there will be some very decent looking... if you look at the Do Claire Wants Out of Arizona one, if you see that one, that was my first attempt. It ended up being the wrong size, but it looks fine. So I left it, but that's the idea. I'll make it so that each video will have... if I'm talking about a specific team, bam, the team's logo will be on it, and the team's name, and you'll just know to click on those videos. And then that way, when I've got a playlist for every team, it's really easy to find those videos. Making it easier for you guys to search, so you don't have to go through just player thumbnails, which I know get clicks, but I think seeing a logo and seeing the team name will get clicks too, because some people will look at the title. That's at least my opinion. And it's funny because Steve apparently was talking about changing his thumbnails, and I don't think he needs to change anything. I think his thumbnails are part of what his appeal is, because that's what he does. I don't look at other channels and say their channel sucks. I do ban people that advertise as soon as I see it. I do not allow advertising on my channel, because I never advertised on anybody else's. I got to 26,500 subscribers organically. I advertised once on Facebook, and it gained me 1 subscriber. 1. I don't even know if that subscriber is still a subscriber. Go ahead and give me a shout out in the comments if you're still a subscriber. Paid $9 for that subscriber. And, it just showed me that Facebook advertising is kind of fun, but it really doesn't have the... it doesn't generate results for what I'm doing here. I think if I was selling something, if I was selling goods, I think it would make a difference. My cats are going tarded because I should be in bed by now. But they're letting me know Yvonne's gone upstairs. she's going to bed, and now they're fighting with each other. It's just Bear and Shadow. But when I hear that people go to other channels, and I've heard this before, and I just want to tell you guys, I don't condone any of that crap. And not only that, but I think the people who are doing it, okay, so if you go on to another channel and you see somebody saying this video is crap, the hockey guy's better, blah, 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 there's a lot of people that I could see using that to troll another channel to make me look bad. And I know that happens. I know it does. And I have no problem going into somebody else's comment section and laying a smackdown on them, because I don't believe in that. The natural way of things on YouTube seems to be that creators fight with each other. Big old fight. Come on, fight, fight, fight. I have no problem helping Steve Dangle out. Just as I'm sure that, you know, if him and I, let's just go crazy. If I had a job at Sportsnet, he had a job at Sportsnet. Okay, because he does videos for Sportsnet, right? And Toronto plays Vancouver. He has a Sleep fan reaction, I could have a Canuck fan reaction, and we could cut a video together. See? Now, if we make war with other channels, then these kinds of fun little ideas die. They die where they are. And why? Why? Yes, my primary source of income is via YouTube. That's the only way I can do this for you guys. And it is not as lucrative as people might think. It's not. It's you know, it's a tricky thing, this whole working from home and whatnot, and it's stressful, very stressful, because if I get sick tomorrow and I can't do a video, I don't make any money. That's stressful. And it's the same stress you'll get with any job, sure, but I don't have any benefits either. So there's that. I'm in charge of my own benefits. I'm in charge of my own health plan. I'm in charge of my own everything. It's a lot. And I just want you guys to understand that I don't condone that behavior. I don't like that behavior, because we're all in the same space and we're all trying to do the same thing. And there's plenty of time in the day for people to watch my videos, to go over and watch Andrew Pillock's videos, to go over and watch Steve Dangle's videos, to go over and watch Post to Post, and anybody else that's in this space. Because we're all going to tell the story a little differently. And I don't try to sound condescending or like I know everything. The one advantage I know that I have, and the only thing that I try to do, is that because I'm usually a lot older than a lot of other content providers, I can have a more personal account of things that happened in the 80s and early 90s when a lot of other content creators weren't necessarily around. That's why I do a lot of that other stuff. But I don't do it because, oh, I want to be better. I do it because I know it's something that can be my channel, my thing, my stuff. My Hall of Fame can be my thing. So, you know, yeah, if you see that, report the posts. Go ahead and make a public stance and say, you know, THG wouldn't approve, Hockey Guy wouldn't approve of this crap. Don't do this. Even on Discord, we've had to, you know, Yvonne and I have talked it over, and there's certain behaviors can't be allowed in Discord, and even for people that may have been perfectly decent at other times, we have to hit the ban button because there's certain behaviors aren't okay. And that's just the way the internet works, and has for 2 decades, where there's certain lines that when it get crossed, as an administrator, you have to say, man, you know, it's got to go. And I have a funny feeling that the people that do this are doing it because they may have had a run-in with me. I don't put up with any crap, and now they're trying to make me look bad. So there you go. There's my yap for the night. So if you guys see any of this, don't get mad. Don't curse and swear at them. Just THG wouldn't approve. Hockey Guy wouldn't approve of this crap. And just message the channel as well. Message this guy who runs the channel and say, hey, there's a comment here. Report the comment, and then it gets wiped out. The best thing to do with trolls is just wipe them out. And there are a couple on this channel that are are this close. They're this close. This darn close. Where I'm like, yeah, I may need to. And we'll see what happens in the coming days. But they've been getting closer and closer. And it you know, at some point I have to say, yeah, no, this it's just too much. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for all your support. And for people who are patrons as well, thank you for all your support as well. On the jersey level, on the Patreon account, for instance, there's a couple of guys that I know got their jerseys today because eBay let me know they were delivered, and the other ones are on their way. So, and that's part of what I do too. So, on Patreon at the $40 level, I have a jersey giveaway, and I'm debating about how long I'm going to keep it around because I take a loss on it the first month. So, depending on what happens the 1st of February. I may either restrict it in terms of it may drop down to a few or a couple, and if it's just crazy and out of control, I'll go ahead and just hand out refunds and say this just doesn't work because I ended up down because I know at the $40 level, and then that's $5, so that's $200 right off the top gone. And then I paid an extra $100 altogether, I think, between the 5 jerseys. Yeah, I'm down about, but from what it shows on Patreon, I'm actually down about $300 this month between the jerseys and the shipping. And then there's the $10 subscribers as well, where we throw out some Hockey Guy swag. And I've actually been talking to Yvonne about just making that one unlimited because there's no end to swag or any. There's no end to hockey cards and hockey memorabilia and stuff in this house, and there is a limit to how many jerseys I can send without saying, I'm probably costing myself more money than I'm making. So, fine line. But I do thank you guys for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.